What's the deal, y'all? It's your girl Diva, and I'm gonna show you guys how I made this cute ass two-piece. So what you're gonna need is about 2 yards of some 4-way stretch fabric. I chose this pink stripe one. You're also going to need a marker, a measure tape, and scissors, and of course a sewing machine. I used the Singer Esteem, which is a basic sewing machine. For the shorts pattern, it's going to be the same exact pattern for all 4 pieces. So here you're just going to see me draw out my pattern. As I told you guys in my first sewing video, I draft everything. So I just took my measurements and went ahead and drafted the pattern right on the fabric. So now that we are all done drawing the pattern, I'm just going to cut it out, and then I'm going to place it right on the fabric again and cut out the other 2 pieces. So you can see in this clip, this fabric really rolls. So you want to pin that down to make sure that it's secure enough for you to get the exact same pattern measurements. So here we're gonna do the top pattern. So for the top, I really kind of made it up as I went and then changed my mind at the last minute. So you could just see my whole thought process unravel here. So at the last minute, I decided that I wanted to do kind of a tied knot in the front. So you can already see that I have a line going straight through my actual pattern piece. Don't worry about that. It's actually going to end up being covered in the end. For the sleeve, I just used some rectangular shapes based off my bicep measurement. And here you're just going to see me pinning it down and then, tapering it for my arm. So you should have your 2 sleeves, your 4 shorts pieces, and then your 1 top piece. Now it's time to start sewing. For the shorts, I did the 2 front pieces first. I sewed the crotches together, and then I did the same with the back. And then after that is when I did the inseam and the 2 side seams. So here I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite tools for my sewing machine. It's a side cutter, which is also a great serger alternative. So I paid about $9 for this, and it works with any machine that has a zigzag method. So you could see here the extra fabric is being cut off by a small little blade in the front, and then the zigzag is securing those rolled ends that I mentioned in the beginning. So if you do custom orders for clients, or you just want your seams to look a little bit cleaner on the inside, I would suggest purchasing this tool because it works great. So I went ahead and did my waistband casing off camera. Here you're just going to see me feed the elastic through with this big ass safety pin. Now we're gonna go ahead with the top. I did sew the sleeves off camera, and I also sewed the back seam to the top off camera, but here I'm showing you how I attach the sleeves and also the placement. So now it's time to sew the sleeves and also the top stitching for the top. Here you can see that I'm going to sew right over the sleeve and the top, connecting them together. And here I'm going to lift the fabric so you can see that I'm actually pushing the sleeve underneath so that I don't connect it with any other part of the top. This was the mark that I was more concerned about in the beginning, but as I tied it, I realized that the mark is actually hidden inside of the knot. And another last minute change that I made was to cut the sleeves a little bit shorter. So to get a perfect cut on each sleeve, I just cut the first one to my liking and then pinned it to the other sleeve to make sure that they were the same length. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching my tutorial. I was feeling myself, so here's some more clips of it. I'll see you ladies in my next video.